Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Wagtoggle begging the question, why did we buff Wagtoggle? Wagtoggle was quite literally one of the 5 highest average placement heroes prior to the buff. And you might be saying, but Wagtoggle, she only gives you temporary stats. Yeah, you only get some temporary stats, but you can power level and not lose rounds in the process, and those temporary stats just translate to better minions on the board. And when a meta is dictated by the cards that you find naturally instead of the cards that you triple into, going up tavern tiers quickly is just the name of the game. If you can do that, be stable, and then buy the better cards before other people get to them, you snowball games. The entire meta is just a bunch of snowballs, and if you can get big stuff fast, you're the biggest snowball. All right, enjoy. Hero. Why Patchwork good hero, Bofur? Because you have extra health. The difference between Pyramid, what we just played. Pyramid and Patchwork are almost functionally the same hero. The health is irrelevant at the end of the game, and it gives you the ability to stay stable through the mid game. Turtle has good issues or unplayable issues. He has those issues. He's got murder eyes. Those are the issues. He shakes. He murders. This time for sure. Thing is, just picking up one of each tribe that's a 3-star is an absurd amount of tempo. For Wagtoggle now. Like, this is just not okay. Like, why did we do this? Who's balancing this game? Ugh. Remember when Wagtoggle was a top 5 hero and then Blizzard's like, you know what? Make it better. Fuck it. Just make her better. We're not going to overcommit into it. We're not going to be over here just like, oh, we're just going to go all in Bofur. On all different tribes, take extra 3/3s. Bro, I can just go 3-on-3 and buy up 3-stars and they get extra 3/3s on the board. I stabilize immediately and I just buy good cards. Are we going to win the game every time off of that? No, but like, what's that average look like? I mean, Wagtoggle was already a top 5 hero, remember. Her win rate was quite literally top 5 prior to the buff. And now what? Now what? This is crazy. I mean, it's basically Carriel, right? It's basically like Carriel's the same story. They overbuff Carriel to the point that she just wins the entire early portion of the game as well off the hero power. You can like just Toki curve that shit and be ridiculous. Thorncaller for the 2 blood gems per turn, or the Moon Bacon because things. Porque no los dos. I think that's the read. That's a lot of stats. Just makes unwinnable rounds for all the people that play against you in the mid game. Same tavern tier. I'm going ultra greedy, buying every single greed minion. And yet we're still like 10-10 higher than this board or whatever. And then at this point, we probably transition out, right? Like, the idea at this point is that we look for synergies to win the game. Or a triple or something, instead of just being all tempo. I think at this point we're just like, we're gonna slam Quillboar stats and then we're happy with that. Yeah, it's annoying not getting the Thorncaller today. But I don't read myself as overly strong at this point. The beginning's free. This portion of the game is where hitting synergies is gonna be king. He hasn't hit anything yet, so like, hey, give me card. I want that one. Naturally. Sure. Nobody's happy this combat. He takes 15 and we don't get our blood gems. Well, now you're just awkward, game. Now you're just fucking awkward. Maybe we get out of both Thorncallers and we play. Okay. I kind of like that. Just put the stats here. Play Piper. Reborn shit. I want to pull the stats off this though. It's only a 1-3. Murrow! What was on your board? One thing kind of interesting. I don't think Magmalock's ever the play. It's like an absurdly cheap triple. We're going to open 2 spots. Yeah, it's a 50-50. This thing dies before that, but like, I'll take a blood gem, I guess. Or it gets procced instead of this. You ever just take a 6? I like how we have a chance to die this turn. What a video game we choose to play. Why did we add that card back? Who put Baby Crush back in the game? Oh. There's a chance to just die on turn 8 with our absurd board just because this guy got Mama Bear Baby Crush on his hero power from Toki. Alright, well, never mind. No more 6-star dreams. That board doesn't win the game. The board just wins the mid-game absurdly hard. Baby Crush, do. Supposed to be a 6 right now. So our blood gems, 3 5s. We don't have a future otherwise, guys. We don't have a future, period. We're gonna die. Alright, well. It is what it is. We die, we die. You know? It's just kind of the way it feels sometimes. But I don't think we should take away from that last round. Oh my god, we are absurdly weak. Mama Bear full reborn beast board. And we're dealing with it on turn 8. Yeah. If we die, we die. But we got to give ourselves a shot. And the 6-star is about the only line we have. We look for either of the 2 Quillboar. Or we look for Mantid. Unfortunately, we missed that as well. Like, the 5's not going to solve the problem. You got to make an argument that 8 gold on Tavern 4 addresses the issue. And you can make that argument. You could argue playing for Pufferquill for a Venomous, but this isn't an elemental board, even though it's Chinvala. Is possible. But we just outright die on turn 9 with this. It's also possible that we hit the triple into the 6 and we win the lobby. Look at this board. Turn 9. Remember turn 8? This is honestly one of my bigger complaints with the game over the last patch. Is like how big of a difference it is just between like you hit the right minion versus didn't hit the right minion. That minions being that strong just polarizes games ridiculously hard. Hey, look, a ghost. Two. Pretty sure this is it for the turn. Then we just take the Moonbacon next turn? Because we want you? Maybe not. Maybe we like the 2 blood gems more. You could also just go 4 or 5 right now and just be done with the profit of the board. We aren't going to play that many blood gems. They're going to be worth approximately 9-6 next turn. Alternatively, you just get out the Boogie Monster too. Like, we don't have to play Boogie Monster. There's nothing in this contract that says you must be a Boogie Monster board. Take the first 3 buffs and say fuck it. But you have to Boogie Monster, Bofur. When you get offered Boogie, you must Boogie. No, nothing in my contract requires me to Boogie. I made sure there was a no dancing clause. That's a big portion of a contract for me. No dancing required. Double check that Twitch partner agreement. I already looked at it. I was contemplating whether or not Kick would require me to dance as well. That's why I signed with Twitch, because Kick had a very, very strict must be in pools portion of their contract. And it just really isn't for me, you know? You're required 8 streams per month to stream from a swimming pool. It was just a lot, you know? Not really a hot tub type of gamer. Dancing's in there too, but you know, it's adjacent to that. The straw that broke the camel's back was the must be hot tub streaming. 8. 1 buff on everything. Like, this thing is so worthless. But I'm not buying the 4 and the 5, right? Six copies of 2/4 outweighs this immediately, but then this thing's gone, right? All right, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it because it's cheap. Maybe not dead. Maybe alive. I can cope with the best of them. Well, I'm about to use a lot of gems. Question is where. I think the bird getting reborn is way lower on my priority list than winning this round. You know, at 9 health. I don't want to put more blood gems on the taunts. Boogie's not going to be on the board after we triple into the 6, play the 6, and then get out of Boogie. Necrolite can pull the stats off of the Piper if I wanted to, which is a little bit of a thought. Hey, Bofur, been watching on YouTube for a while and finally caught a stream. I hope everyone here is doing fantastic and having a great day. Yo, Vandershoot. Thanks for the kindness. Fuck your mama bear. I mean, like we said, this board isn't the game-winning board most of the time. It's just a murder board mid-game. Baby Crush is such a polarizing card. Got the Octosari. Needs to get the monkeys, right? But yo, Vandershoot, thank you for the kind words, dude. Hope you're having a fantastic day as well. No scams. Match. He made the fatal mistake of taunting his mama. And never taunt mama. You get smacked once and you learn that lesson. Mama ain't fucking around. Elemental of surprise. Maybe Zap. Possibly Zap. Some would say that mama said knock you out, you know? Take the blood gem? Feels weird to do it, but it's a 12-6 buff. How can she zap? Very carefully. Zaps with the best of them. Do I like leaving Thorncaller on the board? This thing oftentimes just dies. I mean, it's not really that important, don't get me wrong. I can pull stats off this, which is going to be nice. Stats on Zap feel pretty bad. You can use just 2 blood gems on it. You can play this like this. Nope. I think I like that order. Small taunt, medium-sized zap. On top of that, we get our blood gem here. I don't want to play this thing adjacent to this. I'd rather have this in front of this. If this dies, so be it. I'm not really that concerned about scaling for future turns. Look where we are in the game. Oh my god. It's huge. Look at it, chat. There's something wrong with this turtle. It has seen some shit. I mean, it's kind of fitting art, right? It's literally watched every beast die over the course of his game repeatedly. It's required. For it to get bigger, it must watch its friends die. It's enormous. That's a very large turtle. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, well, we get our ghost. This is pretty good if we can find a Necrolite, and this is really good against the nothing, both beast boards. Okay, well, it's really good because I don't have a bunch of permanent minions, but is it? Is it? But you have Big Pig. I do have Big Pig. Big Pig better than Little Pig. Big bank take little bank. I don't even know what I'm playing. Second Zap is probably the answer for both of these boards. Sit still. We read him as small, right? He died a while ago. Back to 14k incoming. Yeah, well. All comes and goes with time. But yeah, I'd be happy to be 14k. I'd like to be 15k. I'd like to be 17k. But not at the expense of fun. The fun is what matters. Fun gamers over here. Alright, Blood Gem's got Beeg. Blood Gem's got Beeg again. Blood Gym getting big? Turtles are the best chocolate treat. With a little caramel in them. Oh, chocolate turtles. All right, what we got going for us? Mantid's pretty meh against both of these boards, but look at our board. I don't think we pass on Mantid. Second Mantid? Like right now, it's taking this spot. Nope. Actually just pulling it all the way to the back. I want this second against this board. Good, zap it. This one, not ideal. Definitely not the ideal hit there. But this game played out pretty much as we expected, right? Murder board mid-game smacked us. Why you gotta be this way? Classic Leroy plus Ghoul. Hey, a Leroy fuck. The mid-game murder board. Know that we just need to outlast it because we'll outstat it. Another Leroy. Way to jump on the grenade. We almost lost. If he would have hit here. 2 Leroys. Could have gotten there. We are on 6, thankfully, so we do kill him. And we're just doing bullshit blood gym things. Can the turtle beat us by itself? I doubt it, but crazier shit has happened. Final minion on board is what we're looking for. Sindorai. How many stats on one unit? I don't think we go all in on one minion. Play second zap. Second zap's okay. I'm okay with Sindorai too. Seems fine to me. Pull you to the back. Don't have opportunity to sell Macaulay anymore. We just need to fuck up his order. And then we can try to hide Mantid, so if it is just Big Turtle left at the end. No turtle! Oh, it is turtle. It's just there. Alright, I respect it. Zap's coming for blood, though. Out for blood. Didn't get either Fell Stomper, kind of sadly. Sindorai got a little bit of value. Turtle down! Alright, well, this board is actually kind of a pain. Our poisons don't exactly do anything. Doesn't look quite big enough to get there. Ghoul! Alright, cool. That looks like a dub. Alright, good start. 1-4, a 1-3.51 first 3 games. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Why did they buff Wagtoggle? She really didn't need this help. The only threat we had in that entire game was one person high rolling first hero power as Toki, got Mama Bear plus Baby Crush, which is a little bit of a problem. But everything afterwards was smooth sailing. It was all tempo. Then again, this is what we see in these lobbies, right? Like, we can look at the 5 tribes that are in and go, all right, well, none of these things really connect. We talked about it, that this game was always going to be mech Quillboar. Every last top 4 board was all mech Quillboar. That the one before it was going to be whoever hits a high roll win condition, because there wasn't a really good way to cheese the mid game. We got dragons and won that game. And this one we kind of started with, there's not really a lot of value anywhere, but 3 stars are relatively good. Quillboar are pretty good.